Strategic Dream Trading Psychology Guide to Master Your Mind. What is trading psychology? Trading psychology deals with traders' mental and emotional states. It's all about how your behavior and mindset influence how you trade. It also touches on your discipline and risk taking. Your mind plays a big role in your long term trading success. It can be just as important to understand how you think about trading as it is to work on your market skills. Let's look at two big emotions in trading. Greed can make a trader stay in a position too long to try to win every cent out of it. Greed can also motivate traders to take risky and speculative positions. It's most common towards the end of bull market when speculation runs wild. Fear is the opposite. It's the reason people sell early to cut losses and avoid taking on extra risk. Fear is common during bear markets. It can make some traders exit the market. Never underestimate the force of market psychology. Fear can turn into panic. Emotions play a big role in your overall trading strategy. If you want to be successful, you need to master them. Understanding trading psychology better. There's an art to mastering trading psychology. Your emotions, fears, hopes, and dreams will change over time. You need to be able to adapt. Market needs time to consolidate after a big run up, and so do humans. We need time to integrate the mental and emotional skills behind our big wins. If you give in to sloppy trading, there's often a tough or an emotion behind that decision. Find out what happened and work to correct it. A lot of people recommend taking the emotions out of trading, but it's impossible to do that 100%. Instead, figure out your goals and remind yourself how trading can help you achieve them. Why is market psychology important? As a trader, you must understand your emotions and mindset. This helps you identify you're acting irrationally. Imagine losing $1. Losing 50, not ideal, but you'll live. Now imagine losing thousands of dollars. That's probably enough to spin you into a bit of panic, and panic can make you behave in ways you never expected. That's why you must understand market psychology. If you don't, you can be swept up in the heat of the moment by hype or by panic. A successful trader learns to manage emotions even when everyone is losing it. How? Create a set of trading rules and stick to them. Lay out your decision in advance to remove emotions from the equation as much as possible. Here's what your rules should cover at minimum. Limit on how much you're willing to gain or lose. The prices where you'll enter or exit a trade. If you hit a specific profit target or loss, either take the money or cut your losses. Most importantly, educate yourself. Commit to research and studying charts. Arm yourself with the right tools and strategies to make better decisions. And stay flexible. Experiment with new ideas such as testing different stop loss levels. Experimenting is a big part of the learning process. The emotions that influence trading psychology. 1. Greed. Greed and fear are the most common emotions that influence trading psychology. That's true on an individual level and for the group as a whole. When a group of traders get greedy, there can be a buying frenzy. The market stays bullish. When fear strikes, the trend can turn bearish fast once panic selling begins. Greed is a strong motivator. Without greed, you wouldn't have the guts to trade in the first place. Greed gets you up in the morning and keeps you from giving up. But sometimes it's also why you take on too much risk. The market won't bend to your will. Greed. Sometimes it's quiet down right after you score a big win. You get bored and start feeling anxious. Your greedy side has no outlet, so you take a trade you're not familiar with, hoping it will pay off. Maybe you'll get lucky and your trade moves in the right direction. You scale in further and start to doubt your exit price. Why stop there? You want as much as you can get from the market. But then the trend reversed. Your emotions aren't ready to accept the money you missed out on. You didn't sell at the high, now you can't decide on an acceptable profit target. Your gains dwell. If you want to avoid psychological trading mistakes, you have to be crystal clear about your intentions going into a trade. Take a moment to examine your mind for the day before you dive into the market. Your account will thank you for it. 2. Fear. Fear is a tricky emotion. It pops up when we want to change a habit. Fear of failure is pretty common. We all want to succeed and we all want praise of our efforts. But this can add some performance pressure to our trading game. Fear of success can have a big impact as well. You might be afraid you'll lose friends if you outshine them, and success can bring joyous and dishonest people out of this woodwork. The 4 fears of trading. Trading psychology. Fear number 1, pride. It's good to take pride in a job well done, but sometimes we pin our pride in our ability to score big wins. This can be a problematic since we can't control the markets. Trading psychology. Fear number 2, happiness. Happiness is a virtue, right? Sure, it can also lead to laziness. If we rest on our laurels for too long, we can miss some great opportunities, and if we use to disappointment, we can fear the unfamiliar feeling of success. We are right. Trading psychology fear number 3. Anger, like pride, can convince us we know better than the market. If we can't accept what the market does and we get angry at it for disagreeing with our almighty knowledge, we risk making a bad trade worse. Trading psychology fear number 2. Impatience. Good things come to those who wait. But let's face it, start staring at our screen all day can be tiring. It's important to stay focused and give trades time to win. If you cut out too soon, you might miss out on big breakouts when you were hoping for. As you can see, it takes a lot of practice to balance fear and greed. Turning your dream into a strategic dream. Dream big. Peace.